So it's just reflecting over the last kind of 7, 8 months, helping some clients that started, during the first quarter of the year. So they've been going between 3 and sort of 5 months working together. And here's the things that I can guarantee when we work together that you're going to experience. Um, there's about 8 of them. So here's what you're going to get as a result. The first overriding thing that's going to be different is you are going to be better at selling. It's going to feel easier and you're going to get better results. What I mean by that is the first thing is that you will see revenue increase and it will be more consistent. So instead of that feast and famine and wondering and worrying about where that next sale's coming from, you're going to know how you're going to create consistent revenue. So that immediately takes away some of the frustration and anxiety around what's coming in this month. How do I forecast? How do I know what I can spend? What if I don't make any decisions over here because I'm waiting for this to drop in here? That kind of stuff goes away and dissipates so that you're more open to opportunities that are coming across your way that you want to invest in. You are able to earn more money. You have choice in what you do. Options are increased. You get to go and book that holiday, you get to go and buy whatever it is that you're looking for. You don't have so much thinking on it. Like, I would do that, but what if we don't get any more money coming in? That sort of thinking just gets dissipated. So that's the first result that you get. And the second is you're more confident in knowing what to say in sales conversations. You're not backing off from it. You're not worried about triggering your clients. You're not worried about the right thing to say. There's not as much hanging on those sales conversations. The third thing is that you believe in the value of your offering. So I see this so much when I'm asking people, what do you deliver? What are you prepared to guarantee? What is it that your clients want the most? What result is it? And how's that valuable to them? And we can't answer that because we've never thought about it from a client point of view. So we do a piece of work on that because it's so important. When you believe in the value that you deliver, you can talk about your offer from a different sphere, from a different place. Super compelling, and it's super helpful for the other person on the end to really grasp what it is that you're trying to explain. So you get to talk about your offer, you believe in it more, it's clearer, and there's not as much drama when you're trying to post about it on socials. When you're in sales conversations, you're trying to explain what it is that you do. The value is up front and center. The fourth thing that happens is you handle objections rather than buying into them and agreeing with them. You can reduce the amount of hanging opportunities where they're just kind of hanging, there's no decision, no one knows what's happening next. That sort of stuff goes away. You know the clear next steps to take on a sales conversation, and you know how to have those conversations with your clients, your potential clients, that helps them get to a decision. And we practice the skill of that over and over again. The other thing that happens is you back your decisions, which I see a lot. Just people don't do that. I'll sit and wait. We'll wait and see. It means that you're putting the outcome on an unspecified thing that's out of your control. So we take back the control in decision making. Super important in business, and especially in sales. You make decisions quicker. You see them through. It feels easier because, let's face it, if you're asking your client to make a decision and you don't make good quick decisions and you ruminate for ages, as soon as they give you that objection of, I need to go and consider it and think about it, you're going to agree with it because you're like, yeah, that's how I make decisions too. So even that thought process of how you make decisions is impacting the speed that you can make money. But also remember, the money comes off the back of you helping someone. So you can help them quicker with whatever it is that they've come to you for. The sixth one is kind of, there's two parts to this. The first one is that you start believing your results are possible. So if you want to make 150K or your next 500K or your first million, believe your results are possible. Believe that also the second part of this is what your clients will get as results is possible. If I'm there saying that, yeah, you're going to get better at selling, you're going to increase your revenue, and it's going to be more consistent, and deep down I'm like, yeah, but I'm not really sure if that's what I can do. You're going to know about it when we show up on a sales call. You're going to feel it. Imagine showing up with me in a sales call and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I don't believe either, but I'm asking you to believe and buy a program of work with me. No, we always have to go first as a seller. We have to believe in what we're doing and what it's there for and it's possible. And also, we have to believe that our results that our clients are going to get is possible. It's a huge piece of work. And when I see that sort of dialed up, oh my God, the results that my clients get are phenomenal. It's one of the most important things. I probably should have put that first, but that is definitely something that we do. We work on this over and over and over again so that the belief is really solid and it's there. It's like building a house on like unsolid foundations. It's potentially going to fall down. I don't know, houses do that, but it's going to wobble. It's going to be shaky. And so you don't want to be showing up in sales conversations shaky, because you're asking your client to buy into you and they come a little bit shaky sometimes. So they need that solidity. I'm just playing with words. Solidity, is it a right word? Yeah, solidness. The seventh thing that happens is you have confidence to charge more money. And I see this all the time, just in my day to day. People will tell me how much something is, and I almost feel compelled to tell them that, like, that's not enough. I want to pay you more money. I do this as a living, that you are playing small. Like, no, we have to charge what we're worth. And so if anybody's watching this and they're like, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm charging enough, I want you to know, if you're asking that question, if you've got that thought, you're not. Like, you're absolutely not. So go and increase it right now, like right now. So you will have the confidence to charge more and know why you're charging more. Because again, if we believe that the results are possible and you believe the results the client's going to get is possible, that's what dials up that certainty, that surety that people need to hear in a sales conversation or just from speaking to you in general. And the final thing is that you're going to be thinking different things. You're going to be approaching it differently. You're going to take different actions, and that's going to give you different results. And you're going to know, so important, what that is. So you can go and repeat it. It gives you repeatable results. Because it's no good working with me and we have a flash in the pan success and you've got no idea and you think it's down to luck, because that's not repeatable. You can't replicate that. So that's why my program of works is 6 months, because it gives that robust result. You're going to know how to create consistent revenue. And that's probably one of my most favorite outcomes and results. And all of that makes you so much better at selling. If you feel more comfortable with it, it feels easier, and you get your clients the results they want. Remember, they're coming to you for a result, for an outcome, for a service, for a product or service offering. So it enables you to give them that quicker, and you get paid quicker as well and make more money. We get more impact in the world. We can go and do more epic things. That's my biggest, like, why. People can go and innovate, they can go and invest, they can go and do epic things that they want to do. One of my clients has just done a round the world trip because they were able to make more money, and that was directly proportionate to the amount of impact that they created. And they just didn't believe it. They just didn't see the result. It wasn't clear. It was a bit sketchy. They felt very panicked and anxious about that up and down, that inconsistency in revenue, and they wanted the consistency. And they wanted to know how to replicate and how to get that additional monthly revenue that enabled them to go and do that epic thing. So if you're sat there and you're thinking, yeah, I know there's more out there. I know I'm capable of doing more, really driven, motivated, you want to put more impact out there, you just feel like you're having lots of conversations, it's nice, but it's not going anywhere. You know, we've got lots of indecision, lots of unfinished conversations hanging, and then you feel all kinds of weird and awkward of like, do I chase them? What do I do now? What happens next? I don't know. You've got this almost log pile. We just don't want more opportunities putting on the log pile. We want a nice, clear, consistent sausage machine of things going through the machine. I know I'm playing with my analogies there with logs and sausages, but there we go. We don't want a pile of opportunity or a pile of sausage meat there. We want sausages out. We want things moving. You know, we don't want to have a log pile of opportunities, because what it does is it looks good. Oh, I've got like 100K of opportunity out there, but it was always going to be a no. and we just didn't get that out in a conversation, or that they're not going to happen right now. We're holding all our worth, we're holding all our hopes and dreams, our revenue on that log pile, because all it takes is one or two to pull out and we've got no logs being put back on, and that's it, and we want that consistency. So if you're sitting there thinking that sounds like something that I'm doing and experiencing, what I'd love you to do is book a consultation call with me. We'll go through what results you're going to start seeing, why you're seeing the results you're currently seeing, and what you can do differently so that you can get better at selling, and you can have that increase in consistent revenue that my clients are looking for. And that can all happen relatively quickly, but robustly over a 6-month period. So book that consultation call. We'll go through what's happening. I'll share with you, I'll identify what's going on and share a solution. And I will speak to you all soon.